Yeah, I'm Mike Goldenstein. I work for Roofle. We're an instant estimating tool software that goes on a contractor's website and allows that contractor to give instant estimates right through their website. So a homeowner comes on the website, they're checking out the contractor, seeing their About Us page, their core values, getting about the value proposition of that contractor, but they're really wanting to know, all right, what do I get? What's the price of my project as well? So our technology is able to get the number of squares, pitch, and complexity of any structure in America in less than 3 seconds.
Wow.
So homeowners are now able to get a price for their roof on their house in less than 30 seconds from the comfort of their couch, 24 hours a day.
Love that. Love that. And so we have an integration with you guys right now.
Yep.
And then I understand that you guys are about to launch an integration from your end with us as well, which is really exciting. And so what I love about the integration right now, and there's going to be some extra perks once you guys have your side built out, but what I love right now is everything you're just talking about. Then for our users here at ProLine, that lead comes immediately in to ProLine. And they're able to see, oh, this is a new lead from RoofQuote Pro that just came in. They already have their price, and so they can go into a special campaign of automations that's following up with that context of like they already have a price and they're at a different point in the process than maybe another lead from another platform might be.
Yeah, so you're getting a highly qualified lead, but it's just a lead. So we did the lead generation. That's us. That's Roofle. We do lead generation. But then how do you do your lead nurture? And that's what I love what ProLine is able to do, because it's all about speed to lead. And we preach to these guys over and over again. This is a little bit of a different lead than we typically get. Seconds are better than minutes. Minutes are better than hours. If you're doing more than an hour, you probably just kiss the lead goodbye.
Yeah.
And what ProLine is automates that whole process. And the reason why that's super important too is because most of these leads are coming in between 10 o'clock and midnight.
Oh wow, that's really good insight.
Oh yeah, you'll see 75% of these leads are coming in. So that's why automate this stuff. Give the homeowner a text message and an email from you. Start that lead nurture right away.
Yep.
And then because at that point, they're not going to continue to shop.
Yep.
Either.
I mean, people are basically going to fill out forms until they get a response.
Right.
Is how it generally works.
Yeah.
And so yeah, if they get a response in seconds, the likelihood of them going out and filling out 2 other forms, they may do it, but they're a lot less likely. They're most likely just going to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, I love that. Well, okay, so let's kind of switch gears here, because I feel like you are a pro when it comes to branding and setting yourself apart, not just on the Roofle side, but also you personally. It's very entertaining. Got
I love to play. I love to play, and but yeah. So the whole point is then, how do you get your customers' attention? And a lot of people don't realize Roofle is not even 2 years old yet. We appeared on the scene at RoofCON 2 years ago.
Wow.
And that was our first time ever. And so what we do is it's one thing to have a booth, you have your banners, you have your backdrops, but how do you get noticed? And it's one of the things that I have so much fun with it. So the first year that we were here, I was walking around the show because I knew there's so much of the influencing was really becoming a big thing in the roofing industry. Yep. So I got on Facebook Marketplace and I found an old VHS camcorder, and I marketed myself. I brought business cards. I marketed myself as a videographer looking for work from an influencer, and so I was trying to get business. Can I follow you around and take video? And so talking to and so it kind of became a thing because I showed up in a lot of different videos because everybody's got this high-end tech, and for whatever reason there was just a ton of influencers at that one too. They all had their groups of and then the next time I was a boom mic, so I got a Swiffer boom and a long pole, and I pretended to be a boom mic the whole event, and I would eavesdrop on people and just put this boom mic in the middle of their thing. But this year we're moving it to stepping it up. I mean, every time you do something, you got to step it up a little bit. So Win the Storm, we did. We had Datasar. I don't know if you've heard of him. It's like this thing, and the guy, people don't really realize it. It's Cedar Valley Exteriors. He's been in the roofing industry forever, one of the godfathers of the storm restoration industry. But his daughter and him started over over COVID, this thing Datasaur, every time she said the word Datasaur, he literally morphs into this dinosaur and destroys everything. And he was going to be on my MRP panel at Win the Storm, so I called him up, hey, can you have Olive come out and just destroy our booth? Can you have Datasaur go? And they did. And I mean, he did. It was on TikTok. It got 3 or 4 million views, but just destroyed our booth. So it's one of those things. So let's back up a little bit, because it's one of those things that, how do you engage with people? How do you engage with your customers?
Yeah.
To me, I like to have fun with people. Like right now, I'm trolling the entire industry. I've got we made trading cards for all my favorite gurus. I'm going around.
The camera records from like here up, so like
I'm getting autographs from all of my favorite gurus. It's things that really just engage with contractors, with customers, help them to come notice us.
Yeah.
Notice us. We're 2 years old. We're a growing bootstrapped technology company.
Yep.
We've got a 20 by 20 booth. We do what we can, but how do you actually engage and build your brand? And one of the things, and I heard Patrick Carr say this, he said, what is a brand? It's eliciting an emotional response to your logo and people. That's so hard to do. If somebody looks at your logo and it elicits an emotional response, that's so hard to do. But that's kind of one of the things, that's why we are as goofy as we are. Because we want people, when they see the Roofle logo, they're like,
think about that.
I saw this.
Yeah.
GuruCon, or you're the guy that with the VHS camcorder, or for April Fool's Day we started Roof Mingle, because Roofle is roofing made simple. Morph it down in Roofle. But when I was starting, I'm like, well, what if that was Roof Mingle? So we created a dating site for roofers and called it Roof Mingle, and on April Fool's Day directed all the Roofle traffic to a dating site. So you do some of this stuff to to engage with people, make yourself noticeable, elicit that emotional response. If you go to our booth, we've got Viewmasters. You remember Viewmasters back in the day? Watch people grab this Viewmaster. Oh, I remember these when I was a kid, and they start flipping through it. Well, they're easy to do. You can brand those, put your roofing contractor's name on it. Now you can put old, last year's greatest hits of your best, before and afters, or whatever you want to do. But as you're leaving, give them another disc. Put a disc in of their house, and now they're putting that in there, and give them a certificate and say, here, just go online, upload 7 pictures. They'll make a disc for you. You put it in the Viewmaster. Again, it's branded with a roofing contractor's logo on it. Now that's going up on the mantle. And when their friends and family and relatives come, they're like, look at what my roofer did. And now your friends and family are going through the pictures from their experience, or their kids' ball games or whatever. It's eliciting an emotional response to your brand. That's what brand is. Eliciting an emotional response to your logo. It's hard to do, but it's fun to do.
No, I admire your ability to just have fun. It's impressive. It's impressive, well, and it's fun. It is fun.
It is fun. It is fun. Try to stay out of trouble as much as possible. I do end up begging forgiveness more often than I probably should. But,
Hey, that's the key. That's the secret right there. Just, forgiveness, not permission. So when is GuruCon?
So GuruCon is it's an attempt to see, there's so many gurus right now, and they're there to help people. And again, I got to be very clear about this. Like, I actually really love gurus, and the reason is because I was a contractor from 1992 to 2010, back before the information age. Like, we didn't have conferences like this. We didn't have people going on tour. Didn't have people coaching you through it. Like, literally everybody in business was making it up as they went. So I really do have a high level of respect and regard for gurus and people who want to share that information. But we also have to make fun of ourselves as well. So we created GuruCon. Where do the gurus go to get gurued? I recruited a lot of different people to participate in this. We said it was going to be October. I didn't put a date on it because it's taking place at a Super 8 in Fargo, and I didn't want anybody to actually make reservations at the Super 8 in Fargo. So it's complete satire, but we've had a lot of fun with it, and frankly, I'm I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to troll an entire industry, and they've let me do it.
Yeah, everyone's been cool.
They've been cool with it.
About it.
Yeah.
If you go to do you guys have a website?
TheGuruCon.com. Yeah. TheGuruCon.com. You can apply to become a main stage speaker. We've got enough space for like 14, 15 people to attend. Like it's going to be sold out. You're going to have, we've got about 32 gurus who have already agreed to be part of it. We're very, very excited about it. It's in October, which means we've only got a couple of days left here. And then it's going to just disappear, I think, into thin air. But go to TheGuruCon.com. You can get a autographed pair of used, worn John Cena socks, which is really cool. You can get different kind of swag and different stuff. It's all fake. Don't give any money. You can't give us money anyway, but you can reach out to us. There's a place for you to give your funny ideas and apply to be a main stage speaker at GuruCon.
I love it. More main stage speakers. That's what I always say. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Mike.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Thank you. Appreciate it.
As always.
Yeah.
Thank you.